Hi, my name is Matt, and today we'll be doing an upper body workout that targets your chest and your back. All you need for this workout is a light resistance band, so let's get started. If you're not in a place where you can do this video with me right now, please save it to your watch later and join me whenever you can. All right, today we'll be doing an upper body workout, targets your chest and your back. All you need is this light resistance band. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you the movements before we start our workout. First, we're going to start off with the back movements. First is going to be a simple banded row. We're going to be doing the band underneath our feet. We're going to be doing a bent over row. That means hinging your hips a little bit, bending your back over to about a 45-degree angle, and you're going to grab the band with your palms down. All you're doing is rowing this band up into your midsection, contracting those back muscles as you get to the top of the rep. If you want more resistance, you can hold lower on the band, and if that's too much, you can hold the top of the band. That's the first movement for the back. We're going to get also into a single arm row. What we're going to do here is put the band doubled up under one foot. We're going to bend down and row straight into the back. We'll do that for both sides. And we're also going to do two movements for the chest. I'll show you the first one here. You're going to start with the band behind your back. So I like to put it in my palms over my thumbs, just like this. And you're going to reach back and put that on the top of your shoulder blades, just like this. This will be a banded push-up on your knees. So yes, push-ups on your knees are going to be a little bit easier than normal push-ups, but the band will add more tension, hence why we're going on our knees here. Get into a push-up position with your knees down, and we're just doing normal push-ups. Just like that. And then last but not least, we're gonna keep the band exactly where it is, behind the back. Lay flat on the ground with your knees bent, and we're just doing a simple chest press. All right, simple as that. Those are the four movements we're gonna go through today. 2 for the back, 2 for the chest. Let's get into it. All right, so first and foremost, we're gonna hit the back first with that double arm row. Again, we're gonna stand on the band with both of our hands. We're gonna grab the band with the overhand position, and we're gonna do 4 sets of 10 reps here. Very good. If that was too easy, again, let's play with the tension a little bit. Hold the band a little bit lower to add some more tension, more resistance, and make that movement a little bit more difficult for you. Once you get to the top of the movement, when you're rowing into your abdominals, into that midsection of your body, your torso, make sure you're squeezing the entire back. You should feel it in this long muscle called the lats. You should feel in your rear delts a little bit. That is going to give you the full contraction and the full benefit from this movement. Let's get set up. Again, grabbing the band a little bit lower if you want more resistance, and we're going with 10 reps. Awesome work. That was set number 2. Take a small rest, and then we're gonna go for 2 more sets here. There's always so many different variations of row movements you can do with dumbbells, barbells, even bands. So you can get creative, do something a little bit more different with a different hand positioning. You can also play with where you're pulling the band as far as higher up into your upper body or lower down into your belly button. There's always different ways to target those muscles in different fashions. Let's go hold this band, and we're gonna go for 10 more reps for set number 3. Very good. There's set number 3. For this last set, the 4th set, if these have been too easy, grab the band a little bit lower, as low as you want, to get more tension, more resistance on this last set here. Once you're ready, let's grab that band, and we're gonna get 10 good reps. Awesome work. We're gonna go into one of the chest movements to give our back some break. So again, we're putting that band over our thumbs, right into our palms in that strong position, the meaty part of our hand. We're gonna bring that over our shoulders. It's gonna rest on the rear delts, the back part of our shoulder, the upper part of our back, right above those shoulder blades. We're gonna go down on our knees, and we're gonna do 4 sets of 10 push-ups from the knees. Make sure that band is in a comfortable position. It's not gonna come undone. And let's get 10 good reps here. Awesome, good work. If you want to play around with the tension of this, you could always go down a little bit slower. And if you're great at push-ups and you have a strong upper body, you can also do regular push-ups and not go onto your knees, but always something for everyone here. Make sure that band stays in a good, solid part of your back before we get into the second set. Also, the key here is to make sure that band is in the optimal part of your hand, right above the thumb, in this meaty part of your hand. If it's up at the fingertips, your hand's gonna be pulled backward the entire time. This is gonna create a strong foundation and allow you to drive through your hands and your wrist as best as possible. Let's get set up. Let's get 10 more reps. Good work. Give your chest a break. You can shake out those arms, shrug the shoulders, whatever makes you feel comfortable to get set up for this 3rd set. Always making sure the band is in the best position for your hands, but also your back, because the band's gonna be moving every rep, every set. So make sure you're set up for success before you get into your next set. All right, once you feel ready to go, let's get on the mat and do set number 3, 10 reps. Good work. Shake out the arms. You can make some self hugs, some arm circles. Let's just loosen up those shoulders, loosen up the chest, loosen up the triceps. All of those have been being worked from these push-ups. Grab your band and let's get set up for the 4th and final set here. Again, making sure that band is in the best position possible. Let's get back on the mat and finish off with a strong set of 10 reps. There you go. Awesome work there. We're gonna meet back on our feet and get into the final 2 movements of this workout, starting with a single arm row. So we're going back to the back. We're gonna double up this band, which means I'm gonna use one foot and step in the middle portion of this band. We're gonna loop this band together, hold on to both ends, bend over like we did for our first movement with the back, and we're just rowing into that same position. Once you get 10, we're moving on to the other side. Great work. These row movements are going to work the back. They're also going to work the bicep indirectly. So this is a great movement to get multiple muscles worked at one time. What's also good about doing unilateral movements, which means you're doing one side at a time, you need less rest in between sets, because while you're doing the left side, the right side is resting a little bit. So you can get straight into our next set with minimal rest. Let's get back to that right side. Again, holding both ends of the band. Let's go 10 reps. Once you get 10, let's switch over to the left side. Nicely done. If you're feeling good, let's get right into that third set. If not, feel free to pause the video, take a couple more seconds of rest before you continue. We're aiming to get 10 good reps here. Good work. This movement is also very good for your core. Your lower back will be used a lot to stabilize yourself. So if you feel any tension, any soreness, any fatigue in your lower back, that's why. So that's a good thing. It means your core is being activated. It's being worked in a very unique way. It's going to make you stronger. Let's get to the right side of the body once more for our final set. Let's make this the best one yet. 10 solid reps. Same thing on that left side. Let's finish strong. Beautiful. Nicely done. We got one movement left. Again, we're going to do the chest press with the band. That same position we did the push-ups in. We're going to go down the mat. Before we put our back on the mat, let's get our band. Put in the right position with the band above the thumbs, that meaty part of the hand. Bring the band behind your back, wherever feels comfortable. You're going to start with the elbows slightly bent into the sides, create about a 45-degree angle, and you're just pressing up. I like this movement a lot because every rep is going to end in the locked position with your arms being at about a 90-degree angle. That means you have to reset every single time, press up. You're going to train that upper portion of the pressing movement. So if you're big into bench pressing and you're failing any lifts at the top portion, that means your tricep and your front shoulder need a little bit of work, and this is what we're going to be working on right now. All right, let's get set up and go into set number 2, 10 good reps here. Awesome. When you're doing this movement, I want you to think about pushing your hands together. They're not going to touch the top of the rep, but pushing them together, driving together, and squeezing that chest as you get to the top of the rep. Let's get our bands in the hands and go for set number 3. Good work. That was set number 3. Let's go for set number 4. If this is too easy for you, let's go super slow on the way down, a 3-second negative. I'll do it with you for this 4th and final set. Shake out those arms. We got our last set of the entire workout. Let's make this the best one yet. Feel free to challenge yourself and let's get better. We're gonna drive up, 1, 2, 3, drive up, 1, 2, 3, drive up. Same slow negatives the entire time. Last rep, slow. All right, that's gonna do it for this workout, for the chest and back workout with just a resistance band. Again, I've said it before, but such a convenient piece of equipment you can bring anywhere, whether you're traveling, working, at home, or even bring it to the gym. This is a 15-minute chest and back workout you can do any place, anytime. Don't make the excuse of not having the equipment or the time to get a good workout in. Thank you for practicing with me today, and great work. Thank you so much for training with me today. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, download our app Yoga Plus. And don't forget to check out the next video in my series. Bye.
Introducing Yoga Plus, offering a free series every month with over 300 different videos. Take control of your health. Work out anytime, anywhere. Yoga Plus. Download now for free.